Hi guys, it's Sebastian. I'm back with another video for you today, and I've got a special guest here on camera, on location at the Parfum de Nicolai
Welcome.
store.
Yeah.
But not necessarily in the store. We're downstairs in the lab.
Where the magic happens.
Where the magic happens, yes. This is Edwige.
Thank you for hosting me.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
You're the daughter of Patricia de Nicolai.
Yes, exactly.
So tell me, how was it to grow up in a family of perfume and...
It's gonna sound cheesy, but absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I would come home at night, every night the different scents, so many different raw materials, and as you can see here, perfumes are all about hundreds of raw materials and ingredients, so I think I was amazed from a very early age.
Awesome. Yeah, so did you have a favorite fragrance of your mom's when you were younger? And do you wear fragrances? I'm assuming you wear fragrances now, because I smelled something on you.
Yeah, well, I grew up, but I did tell you a funny story. As when I was born, she created a fragrance for me, which is called Petit Ange. It's Little Angel in English. And it's quite amazing because it lasted 30 years. People still buy it for their kids. And now we're launching a new version without alcohol for babies, which I put on my sons. So it is a generation to generation business, right?
I agree, yeah. So you're relaunching it.
Yes.
Without alcohol.
Without alcohol, yeah.
You can use it on your hair and everything.
Everything, and I was telling you, I even wear it myself because it's musky, it's amber, it's really nice.
Oh yeah. We were talking about musky fragrances. You like musky fragrances like me, yeah. But you have some new releases that you want to mention, or we want to talk about, like most importantly
our favorites.
Yeah, you just launched Fig Tea Intense.
We did. Do you want to smell it again?
Yes. So Fig Tea Intense is a more intense version of the original Fig Tea, which happens to be one of your most popular.
It was a bestseller in the US. It was an eau toilette version, and people were constantly requesting a more, long-lasting, deeper, with the even more enhanced raw materials. And this is it. There's like citrus, fig, and osmanthus, which make it fruity and fresh, but also long-lasting. I guess it's a big compliment getter. I guess it's why it's one of our best sellers.
I think this is going to get more compliments because it's definitely has more depth.
It does, and as you saw, we were just in the store like 5 minutes ago, and the girl was like, I used to wear Fig Tea for like years. I just heard you were launching a new intense version. Can I try? Can I buy it?
That's what they came for.
She actually said, can I buy it? And I was like, well, try it first at least, just in case. But we were quite sure of our...
Yeah. So when was the original launched?
It was launched in, the year exact was like 2005. Like, I guess, Xavier, would you know? Like, 2005, 15, 20 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe like a 20th anniversary,
exactly.
Kind of, sort of.
Hey, we are a pioneer maison, as you know. The perfume industry has changed a lot, and I think people know us from a long time ago for the consistency of the raw material, and this is what we try to here, especially. This is what we try to keep. So
tell me a little bit about the launch of the brand. I know your mom is from the Gourmand family.
Well, I guess it's a story of passion. I mean, you work out of passion. Your audience is passionate about perfume, and that's the beauty of our industry. I think if you don't have the passion, why would you do it? And I think my mother was very talented from an early age, and at the time, women were not allowed to be, perfumers in main houses as they are today. And when my father, her husband, saw her potential, he said, I have a vision. You're going to create your own house, and we're going to make a success out of it. In 1989, it's a bullish move. Huh? There's no finance, no fundraising, whatever. And they opened their first store, and straight away it was a success. She won the prize of best perfumer for her first perfume with number one. Yeah, and she became the first woman ever perfumer to create her own brand. So we like to say she's our Coco Chanel, of the perfume industry. That's
true. Yeah, so 1989, huh?
Yeah, 1989.
Almost 40 years.
It makes our maison one of the pioneers too, yeah.
One of the early niche houses.
Yeah, actually.
Before niche houses existed.
Because it was an industry. Yeah. I have a funny thing, is on the logo, we say Nicolai Parfumeur, and people are like, why would you add perfumer on the, bottom line? And we say, well, because at the time, people didn't know what it was, to be only a perfume house. And I think that was our vision. And when I see so many maisons today, developing perfumes, we're very, very proud to have led the way and to keep today in the heart of the Palais Royal try to keep as the highest standards of perfumery.
So let's go back to the fig tea. You showed us this giant bottle. Tell me a little bit about this size of this bottle.
It's a 250 ml. Everything is handmade in our factory, which is 2 hours from Paris. We don't say it enough, but I mean, we've been keeping this this craftsmanship for years. Like, I challenge you. Okay, let's do a little game.
Okay.
Try to find one perfume bottle that has something which is done by hand in such a way as this hand wax.
Well, I saw the video. That's very impressive.
You see, like, tell me another brand that does that. Actually,
I don't know of any.
This is the dedication that we put into the formula, but also all the way to the bottle. And hopefully, you know, when you have it in your bathroom, you'll enjoy it. You know, because it's like golden ribbon. Everything is made in France in our atelier, and we've had people working in our maison for 30 years.
Nice, yeah. So the 250 ml bottles, though, are fairly new to your.
Yeah, they
brand,
are.
yeah.
Well, they've existed a few years, but what is new is they're rechargeable. So if you have this, for example, in your bathroom or whatever, you can recharge it with the travel size, which makes it very convenient.
Okay. So this is refillable?
Yeah, everything is. All our bottles.
All of your bottles are refillable now. Okay. And what are the prices on the 250 ml?
It's around, let's say, $500. So it's like, it is a budget, but when you think of the size, 250 ml, it is very
It's
generous.
a lot of juice.
Honestly, it's a very fair price. I always say, like, we do try to keep a fair price and an accessible price, given the value that we offer. The 100 ml is around, like, you know, $300. So it's the kind of price we try to get.
So are the large bottles, the 250 mls, available in the States?
They are.
They are.
In some very special stores. As I was telling you, we try to be as exclusive as possible in our distribution, because we want you know, people to have an experience when they discover the brand, and we have some exclusive, but we only sell them on our website.
And the brand, your brand is actually sold at ZGO Perfumery in San Francisco, where I'm based.
Of course, we do have some San Francisco lovers.
You do, huh? All right, cool. So let's talk about the next fragrance.
Yes, okay.
You've got some awesome fragrances that I just discovered for the first time here.
Yeah, well, I was showing you what we launched in September, which is Creme Ebene. It's like a creamy dates as well.
Dates?
Yeah, medjool dates.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and leather.
So giving it a Middle Eastern vibe?
It's a bit of a mix. Like, there's leather, there's gourmand, and also there's this oudi Middle Eastern side, but I think it's well balanced, and it's what makes it special.
I really liked it when I smelled it upstairs.
You see?
Yeah.
It has this sexy vibe where, you know, it's like, you know, the leather jacket on you?
Yeah.
Totally. There we go. So I was very happy to make you discover this one. Especially
I haven't smelled it.
I can't believe you've never smelled it. No. I'm so happy. I mean,
there's a first for everything. So yeah, it's pretty creamy and smooth. And I think the Ebene stands for ebony. Is that?
Yeah, bois d'ébène is the wood. It's a very dark and intense wood. And crème is the creamy.
Creamy.
And the whole story of the fragrance is the balance between this yin and yang, you know, the intense and softness.
Yeah, there's a slight fruitiness and lots of leather.
The fruitiness comes from the dates.
The dates, yes, yeah. Beautiful.
Then another one is Saint-Honore. It's part of our Gourmand collection.
Yes.
So this is creme
This is so yummy.
You see, it's like a hazelnut. It's a burst of vanilla and hazelnut. I've had so many comments from actually the American customers because I think it's this vanilla, I think.
Yeah, Americans love gourmands.
They do.
I think it's quite comforting.
I think it's just, you know, you imagine yourself in the heart of winter and you want to have this sillage, which is elegant, but in a comforting way. This is it.
Yeah. Is there a warm spice in this? Is there something like clove or cinnamon?
There is cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a point of cinnamon. But that, as you can see here, there's it can be up to 70 to 80 raw materials in a single fragrance. So it's like a recipe. Like, it's all in the balance. And we did add, but it's just a bit.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. I really love this one.
I'm happy.
But you were wearing another fragrance from the same trio of fragrances.
Yes, which
smells so good on you.
Which is Pavlova.
Pavlova.
And I was telling you, it's my energy booster, because whenever, I don't know, I didn't sleep well and I need a boost of energy in a comforting way, Pavlova it really makes it. It's pineapple, it's fruit de la passion in English, passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
Okay, so it's a mix between passion fruit and pineapple. Actually, out of the dessert. It's an Australian dessert.
Oh.
Yeah, Pavlova is reinterpreted with strawberry, but the original one is with pineapple and passion fruit.
It's so delicious.
And it's our bestseller.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, in the US, it's Ficti and Pavlova. So Ficti we just smelled, and Pavlova, it's 1 year old only, and the sales are booming. I think because it's young, it's powerful. I tell you, it keeps your energy up, and there's this pineapple and passion fruit, which makes it very accessible
for
people who don't know niche perfumery as well as you do. But you know, like it makes it still very elegant. This is what we try to keep in all our fragrances.
The fruitiness has a young vibe to it, which I quite like. The pineapple gives me a little bit of pineapple upside down cake vibes, but imagine the pineapple not so burned or cooked.
Yeah, no.
Because it's pretty fresh at the same time. Yeah, it's very juicy.
It's juicy, and I think, you know, like there's cedar essence. I was looking for the English name. Cedar essence, which is this. I would say the elegance comes from there.
Oh,
if
really?
it's only sugary, you would say, well, it's too mainstream, right? What makes it high perfumery? Well, we try to keep the balance of some notes of wood, which make it elegant.
So does this mean that you guys will make more gourmand fragrances in the future?
I think it was a strong request for like 20 years. People were saying, Patricia, when's your gourmand?
Yeah.
And I think she said, okay. And the very same year, she launched 3.
Okay.
And so I think it depends on the trend. It depends on, you know, we are very attentive to our audience, whatever they want. I think they're pushing now for a santal and a vanilla. I mean,
this is what you're working on.
We try to listen.
Sandalwood and vanilla.
Okay, I'll tell you how it happens.
Okay, yeah, tell us.
we go see Patricia and we listen to customers. We go see Patricia saying, oh, we need to work on that. And then it's up to her inspiration and the inspiration of her team, because there are 4 working on it. And at this stage, we don't have a word to say because it's complete creativity. They have unlimited access to raw materials, so we don't do any budget constraint, nothing.
Okay.
And they are free to create, as you can see, some raw materials here are worth thousands, and they are free to create everything or anything they want. And we see how it goes, and as you can see, so far so good. It's the beauty of creativity and art, right?
Yeah.
I think it's all about what you're doing and our passion.
You have to be passionate about things, and otherwise it shows.
Yeah, and it is an art to create these formulas.
Exactly. So what do we have next? Tell us about this one. This is an exclusive to the boutique only.
It's our #1 sales for the US online, so I guess the word has passed.
Oh.
I don't know how, you know, I don't control these things.
Somebody's leaked it.
But,
do you publicize?
No, honestly, like...
so this has become your #1 seller from the US audience, because you can only buy it at the store or on your website, right?
And look at how elegant it is. It's all about the iris. Medicis is the Italian name of, you know, high families in Italian time, and I think it's to show that it's the most magnificent and elegant iris you can find. I guess this is the short summary.
Beautiful. Well, I am getting something fruity in there. What is that?
Essence de galbanum. Does it ring a bell?
Okay, that's green. Yeah.
And sandalwood. So it's woody, but you said sugary?
Fruity.
Fruity.
What's that fruitiness?
Ah, yes, you're right.
So it's the fleur d'oranger.
So it's the orange blossom, you say?
Orange blossom,
yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, something...
Well done.
Well, not necessarily a fruit, a flower, but it does have fruity touches.
But I mean, it's comforting. Yeah. I see what you mean.
I think it's adding a brightness, because usually when I think of iris, it's got a muted characteristic, like it's kind of gray to me. This has this brightness, the sunshine.
It is a very, I think Patricia loves working on white flowers, and I think what makes it special is she brings light to it. I think you have the perfect words. How do you bring light to it? As you smell up the stairs, the fleur d'oranger.
Yeah.
You see how light it is, like in sunshine?
I think orange blossom is one of the sunniest notes.
You see.
So tell us a little bit about that. Now you guys have a special, every year you release a new fragrance. It's almost like a solo floor inspired by Patricia's garden or something. Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, so Patricia grew up in this wonderful castle in Burgundy where they make the finest wine, actually. Some say in the world, but I think it's we've been doing this for 7 generations too. And whenever she grew up as a kid, she would go to this orangerie. So orangerie in a castle is where you stock the plants and the flowers. Yeah. And so you can imagine young Patricia with her talented nose walking around this orangerie and smelling all these amazing flowers and raw materials. And straight away, like it caught her attention. And we have a say in French, it's called Madeleine de Proust. It comes from a very famous book of a guy that comes back to childhood. And I think Fleur d'Oranger, when she did it, it was really thinking of her as a 5-year-old walking and running through this castle lanes where all the flowers are stocked and smelling the orange blossom.
So this is this year's release.
It's
a limited
quantity. Limited quantity. We do that for fans. It's from the 1st of May to the 31st, and people rush.
Just 1 month.
just 1 month.
So do you run out before the month is over?
Usually.
Usually.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Okay, all right. So then you've done Orange Blossom this year, Fleur d'Oranger.
Yeah.
What have you done in the past?
We did the Lily of the Valley, and we have one coming next year around the sun and coconuts.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, interesting.
So yeah, I smelled the Orange Blossom upstairs.
But I have to tell you, confidence. We did have some customers like really like loving one fragrance, and we do something very, very special here, which I think no house can do, or it's so much work. It's we offer them to recreate the formula that they loved.
Oh yeah, tell us about this. Yeah.
Well,
so you have discontinued fragrances?
It happens, you know, in 37 years, of course we do, you know, or some fragrances, that evolved with the time that were not in our stores. People call us and say, please, like, it's been my perfume for my lifetime. You know, they have amazing stories, like I wore it on my wedding, whatever. We are able to make them tailor-made, that formula for them again.
Oh, wow.
So you call, you say, oh, you had Iris. It was an exclusive. I was so fond of it. We'll give you, it's 3 weeks delay, but I think 3 weeks to make your very own perfume is, I would say, quite a VIP treatment.
That's really awesome. So you've discontinued fragrances. I mean, I know you have a huge catalog,
we do.
But you also have, I think, discontinued some fragrances that I am a fan of. So you can just call up and order it.
Yeah, now you're gonna have a special request for us.
I think somebody on the other end might have a special request.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So 3 weeks and then it'll be shipped.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So going back to the special editions that you launched for in May, the Fleur d'Oranger, can they order that as well?
This 1 month limited edition, of course they can order. In the future, you tell me.
No. Like this month, if somebody wanted to order it, they can, or do they have to come to the store?
No, on the website.
So it'll appear as a link on the website?
Yeah, it's going to be written exclusive, and I think we're going to have the stocks shown so that people are not disappointed. Okay. But it's part of the game, right?
All right.
And it's beautiful, right?
It's a great Orange Blossom, yes.
Yeah. And I have a little, favorite to finish.
Okay.
Because I know you like patchouli, so I kept it to the last.
So this is a Harrods exclusive.
Well, it is until September.
Okay.
And it's going to be our huge launch of September. So I'm curious to see what you think about it. We tried, our bestseller is Patchouli, which we haven't smelled today. But it's a more lively, bursty, sexy, I guess, young fragrance inspired by our, I would say masterpiece as of now. It's been 20 years, bestseller, inspired by this masterpiece. And it's been one of the top sales in Harrods. So I think it's promising, and for patchouli lovers, what makes patchouli? I've thought about it.
I think your patchouli is so different than any other patchouli I've smelled. That's one of the unique things. This does remind me of the original, but something is a little different about it. Tell me what the differences are.
I think it's we put a tiny zest of yuzu and citrus to make it a bit livelier and spicy.
Sparkle.
Yeah, and there's a bit of spices, a bit more. And I think these two ingredients make it a bit more light, fresh, bursty, sexy. But while that's the main point, is keeping the sillage. Keeping the trail, you say in English?
The trail.
Keeping the long-lasting trail. I guess it's a compliment getter too. You put it in the morning, and in the night at dinner, people ask you.
It lingers on. That's one of the reasons why I love patchouli, because it's the fragrance that has the best sillage ever.
You see?
And it lasts a long time. So why not, right?
You see?
I love the dry down of patchouli. So yeah, you've got a more modern take on the original.
Yeah.
So it stays Harrods exclusive until September?
Until September. It won't be the same label, yeah.
It'll be same label?
No,
you got to remove the Harrods.
Yeah.
So then you have a worldwide launch in September.
Huge launch.
All right.
We hope so.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah, no, it's a great scent. I really like it. But it's so original, the patchouli. I've never smelled that patchouli ever before, and I don't think I ever will.
I was going to say that 2 minutes ago, and then you said the exact words.
Yeah.
Well done.
I've never, I mean, I know everything about patchouli. I have probably over 100 patchouli fragrances. So this is one of a kind. Yeah. It's so green, and I think it's the lavender and the geranium in there, right? I know your fragrances. I have nothing to say, yeah. Well, I talk about them all the time.
I'm honored.
Really. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I'm pretty good with remembering notes, although sometimes I need help because I think I have a lot in my mind. Yeah. But I know for a fact that one has the geranium and the lavender.
And when you see this, it's normal. Huh? You can't remember everything.
No, you can't remember everything. But that's what makes that fragrance unique. It's those notes.
Every time we try to be as unique as possible. And this is what art is about, right?
Yeah. So what else? Anything else that can we announce that you will come to,
you're good.
You'll come to ScentFest SF?
We talked about it
yeah,
today.
Yeah. So
I think I really, as you know, I love the US market. I think I love the passion people have about perfume, and yeah, we'd be so happy. I think to meet people there.
Yeah.
You know,
come and meet the Parfums de Nicolai team and discover their fragrances. I think what they're going to do is bring some of the fragrances that's a bit more difficult to get because they're exclusive to their store. So I think you guys are going to want to come and check out.
That's because you're very persuasive. You know how to get me to say yes, but well done.
No, I think we're curating a really great collection of brands. And so high quality and historic brands like Nicolai as well. One of the very first niche houses. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Definitely, yeah. You guys want to come and check it out and discover their fragrances. Thank you so much for doing the video.
Yeah, pleasure is mine.
Yeah, and we started shooting upstairs in the store, but people were coming in, so we decided to move downstairs. So this is the second video I've done here in the lab. And
but it's more cozy, and also
it's
look,
very
this
cozy.
Is backstage, you know,
the
this is where the magic
really
happens.
Awesome too, yeah. And the first time I did it was with your brother, and now I've done it with you.
I'm honored.
So yeah, and now I've shot a video with Patricia, your brother, and yourself. Who's left?
No, it's you know, many stories to come though.
Yeah.
The kids are 3 years old, so they have time.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Otherwise, like the video and share it, and don't forget to come to ScentFest SF and meet the Parfums de Nicolai brand. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.